Hey everybody, it's Mr. Buro from Staten Island Tech, and today's demo for Revit is going to be using components. Components, which can be found here, are anything that you'd be adding in that would not be considered a door or a window. So furniture like desks and beds and couches and tables, or appliances like refrigerators or a laundry machine or a stovetop. Other things like cabinets and countertops could also be considered components. There's a lot of it built into Revit that you could find inside the family area. We have right here quite a bit of things that are sectioned by folder, but also a family file is a universal file type that Autodesk created, and those files, these RFA files, can be found online as well. So we're going to use this two-story home for the demo. And I'm going to go primarily into the level 1 floor plan area that has no floors visible. And we're going to go room to room on a few different situations there. And also we're going to be continuously checking up on things in 3D using this view, which is a sectional version of the building to see on the first floor. Okay, so let's go to the no floor area first. And we'll add some appliances in. Okay, so I'm going to click Components, and built in are just really desks and parking spaces, some trees of different types, some other little things. But I'm going to go to Load Family, and I'll go into that library area. Okay, let's look down here. I believe things that I'm going to want for here would be considered specialty equipment. And domestic, we have some kitchenettes here. You can see like a whole collection of items, small and a large one or a medium one. And then here we have some specific ones that include certain types of things. Like here's a refrigerator, with French doors and over-under refrigerator. Quite a few different selections to choose from. But I think I do actually like that kitchenette. So let's go back and we'll use the medium-sized kitchenette, and I'll hit open. You can see that it loads in here. It's pretty simple. Bring it in. And I will put it up against that wall. Let's take a look at what that looks like in 3D. Nice. Comes with built-in countertop and everything. The sink too. Let's also go to that plan, and I will try to load a table in. Let's go load a kitchen table if there is one. I think that will be under the furniture or the furniture system category. Here are tables. There's some dining tables here and coffee tables. Round table, rectangular table, end tables. I believe this oval table will work. Place it over here in the center of the kitchen. And I'm going to click on that to see if there's any variations. Yep, there's some different sizes to choose from. I think we'll choose the large size with a laminate top. Wonder what that looks like. That's pretty big, actually. That's nice. Let's switch it up. Go with the smaller one. This has a glass top to it. And I'm going to place some chairs. Back it up one step. Pick seating. And there's some nice kitchen chairs right here. Let's go to the top-down view. You can place these chairs accordingly. I'm going to rotate these, of course. That's good. Let's quickly pick this and do a rotate 90 degrees. That's good. So we have our chairs there. Probably could have done that a lot cleaner in here, actually. Let me go ahead and rotate that again after I copy it over. Yeah. The rotation locks quicker in 2D. You want to try to do all your component placement in 2D as much as possible. So that'll work over there. Let's go to the bathroom area. This is tiny bathroom I have set aside right here. Let's go to components, load family. This time we're going to be looking for plumbing, and then architectural, fixtures. Okay, water closets would be toilets. Get a domestic toilet. That right over there. And I believe let's also go for some other stuff. I'm going to get a sink. As you can see, these do not come with countertops. So let's go with a square sink that goes on a vanity. Place it right here. And I'm going to need a couple things to go along with that. Let's go to component, load family. I'm going to go to a category called casework to find countertops and cabinets. Let's go to base cabinet for a single door vanity with a drawer. Like that. Just look at that in 3D. Shuffle over a little bit. It's pretty good. Just need a countertop for it. Also in casework. I want a countertop with a sink bowl, vanity countertop with square sink. Open. Now this is going to be tricky. Notice here that when I click it, we're going to be resizing this greatly. Probably smaller. Take a look at that in 3D. It's pretty great, except for the sinkholes will need to be a little bit smaller. So again, I'll go back to that in 2D, resize it a bit. A little bit further in. So there we are, a sink, toilet, countertop. You could further tweak that if you want. Let's go to a component like for a bed. Probably also in furniture. There's beds. some bunk beds. Here's a bed for 2 people. Just plop it in here. That system actually can be modified to a single person bed, which is a twin size bed, king size bed, and a queen size bed. A lot of different variations there. We go in 2D, make sure that it's appropriately placed. I'll use the keyboard to refine it. Looks good. There are other things. So if I wanted to put a table somewhere, let's say right here, or let's say a storage cabinet, maybe a dresser. I'll put that over here. And then I'd like to locate a television on top of that dresser. So I'll go and I will load a flat screen TV. I'll place it here at first. I'm actually going to copy that TV to show you something else with it. Okay, so this second TV, I'm going to turn the stand off, so there's no stand. And then I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to use the align tool. And I'm going to align the TV to the wall. And then right now, it says offset from host 0. I'm going to make it about 5 feet off the ground by doing that. Let's take a look at what that looks like. See, it kind of disappeared from this view because they only show certain things up to a certain height here. Go take a look at the section box. So as you can see, that TV does actually look appropriate on the wall. This one, on the other hand, is on the ground. I could try to pick a new host for it, but the dresser does not act as a host. So instead, I'm going to just double click this dresser and see that this height, actually I didn't even have to do that. I can click the dresser and it tells me how high it is. It's 72 inches or 6 feet high. So I'll click the TV, I'll pick offset from host 6, and then I will slide it on top of the dresser. These items you'll find can be hosted by floors for the most part, but there are other items that need to be hung on a wall or things like that. Let's go to architecture. Let's try to find something that has a different type of hosting, such as a wall hosting. I believe there is a bathtub that has to be hosted on a wall. There's a freestanding tub, and this would be one that is not freestanding. So when I load this tub in, it has kind of a cancellation sign unless I lean it against the wall. So I'm not allowed to put this anywhere. So this one is hosted by a wall, believe it or not. And when I drop it down, it does appear there fine. But the other one, if I pick load family here and pick freestanding, this one instead is hosted by a floor. So this one I can place anywhere I want on a floor, but this one has to be against a wall. Those are called host objects. And if I pick a new host for this particular thing, I'll be able to move it to a different wall if I wanted to. Like right here, for instance. Okay, so those are components that you'll find inside Revit, and you'll find many, many of those things. As you can see, there's like different categories that are visible right away. Electrical stuff, entourage is like a truck and a van. There's many weird categories here. There's stuff for lighting. openings, pipes, plants. A lot of great things can be found inside these categories. However, as I was saying before, RFA files are open. So if I could just switch over quickly to this website, Revit City, which is a great website for downloading materials. You just make a free account with them and log in. You could download couches and many other things. There's thousands of items, actually 21,000 items available for download. I recommend highly that you download them for modern versions of Revit, not anything that's more than 5 years old, because these could crash your system. I just downloaded this particular couch from this website, bimsmith.com, which is also at a free login. So I'll show you how that works right now. I will just go to load family again, but instead I'm going to navigate away from this, and I'll just go to my downloads folder, and here it is right here. It's going to do a quick upgrade because this was designed for Revit 2017. And as you can see, I'll just plop this chair down. It has a little awkward thing over there where it has text written. It's kind of a note, but it says turn off the note, uncheck in the type area. So I'm just going to go to edit and uncheck it. Hit OK. So I have that couch right there. And I'm actually going to copy it here. And I will copy it again here. And this one I'm going to change from being a chair to a sofa. And this one I'm going to change from being a chair to a love seat. Again, I'll go to edit and turn off that note. So these are user made, but I'll show you really quick when we're doing some rendering inside Revit. When I render these items, not much of a difference, by the way, between the love seat and the sofa. But when I render these using the basic rendering tool that's built in, you'll see that they actually look quite nice. You could see the fabric-y texture that they do possess. This is only a medium level render. I didn't put any lights in this house or anything like that. So not bad for something that's done built into Revit with no outside rendering force being there. You could see the fabric type and they actually look really nice. Pretty good for user created items. So that's components. You can do a lot with them. They have a lot of different things that you can modify. So if I wanted to change things, you can go ahead and edit the type and change the sizes of everything, change the materials. You could post other things on top of components. Like if I wanted to place something on the bed or something on a table or in the tub, I can do that too. I encourage you to explore quite a bit with this particular feature inside Revit. It is really what makes a house a home, by showing off all the components that are inside it and having this ability to do some heavy customization. Okay, good luck exploring and thank you very much.